So Brenda has already taken Bambi around the cones. So she's walked with her before. Now she's trying to get her to do the figure of 8 just for lunging. I think she might be a little bit easier to do, and that she's not quite rushing away quite like Clarence does, so you can guide her a little bit better. And also, I've said it in a previous video, she was a polo pony, so we have to see how she shapes up with that, because obviously her training was quite different. You were blocking her a little bit too early there, Brenda. Yeah. It is, Brenda, do you want me to get you shorter rope? But you know, it's quite interesting, isn't it, how their confusion manifests itself differently. Clarence gets rushy and she will stop. So you can see that what's good for one horse, what the tips for one horse are not good for another horse. Yeah, as I said, I think slow is a little bit easier than too fast. Brenda, you shouldn't change your position. You should kind of stay on that line between the cones and get her, but pull her over a bit. And that corner, you know, the corner where we get Clarence to stop, in that same place where we get Clarence to stop, you probably need to pull her over towards your opposite side and drive her on. Oh, and don't do the whip in front of her face. Do it behind your head. Drive at the shoulder, Brenda, rather than the hindquarters. Do her shoulder. I will need to talk to Brenda about the timing as well when to change the whip, because if you change the whip too soon, you're obviously in the horse's face with the whip, rather than having it kind of behind the horse to drive it on, so you're effectively stopping the horse with it rather than letting it go. Brenda, shall I get you the other rope, yeah? Sorry, I'm holding the camera crooked. I think she is confused. Brenda, you changed too early. You actually caused her to do that by changing the way you drive too early. Do you want less equipment? Well, what would you want to get rid of? Shall I take it off you? Yeah, they always have one better side and one worse side. Brenda, try something. Yes, if we try the difficult side at the other cone, just to see whether we can break some mental pattern there. Brenda, just do like what you did with Clarence and just lunge her around the outside of the cone, just so she gets the idea to just go around the outside of the cone. Just do a bit of lunging. Just hang on. Okay, I think she's getting it now. So Brenda, you don't walk around the cone. You stand on that line between the two cones and just lunge her so she's just going around the outside of that cone. Keep her just going in a circle like a normal lunge. Yeah, that's it. Okay, and now get her to trot the other way around the other cone. Yeah, that way round, yeah. So from the session last time, we've changed it a little bit because the full figure of 8 was too difficult. So you can see now what we're doing is she gets to go around the cone in one direction once, and then she needs to change the direction in front of Brenda, and then she can walk around Brenda because it's easier for Brenda to get organised without having to worry about the second cone. And I think the main elements, as in she has to change once the shoulder is past the cone, and the other element that she has to go in front of Brenda to change, that's all in there. So I think that exercise quite fulfills the need to learn those things. And it is a more bite-sized chunk for Brenda and for Bambi. So I think I'm actually quite pleased with that, and definitely always start and walk because that gives you much more time to organise yourself as the handler. When you learn to dance and learn a new step, you don't learn that fast either. You learn that slowly first until the brain limb connection is there. So that's basically what we're doing here, and much of it is actually Brenda's brain limb connection, more so than the horses. Yeah, good. That's good. So Brenda and I just had a brief discourse about what verbal commands to use. Obviously you could argue don't use any verbal command, the horse should learn everything non-verbally. But Brenda and I both quite like talking to our horses. And the two commands, verbal commands that Brenda is using at the moment is change and come here. And I was saying to Brenda, because she uses come here obviously also for other things, generally when she wants the horse to come, I advised her not to use that one exclusively because she may just retrain the horse for the command, and if she wants to use it for other things, she should keep that command available for other things.